Hey everybody, this is James with WSTrades.com. I want to talk about using the Ichimoku cloud strategy to help you make better trades. So what is the Ichimoku cloud? The Ichimoku cloud, also known as Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, is a popular technical indicator that was developed by journalist Goichi Hosoda in the 1930s. It was not released to the public until 1969, but it is still very commonly used by traders worldwide today. The indicator remains very popular in Japan, and there is a theory that it works better when applied on the Japanese yen currency pairs and the Nikkei, as those are the most widely traded instruments in Japan. So how is the Ichimoku cloud indicator comprised, or what are the components here? Well, we have a signal line, we have a confirmation line, we have a support resistance line, and then we have a few span plots that make up the actual cloud. All right, so let's jump into Thinkorswim here and actually see how we can get this Ichimoku cloud plotted on our chart. In the upper right, I'm going to click Studies, and then I'm going to click Edit Studies. And then in this smaller window in the upper left, we have a search box, and that's where I can start to search for Ichimoku. Double click it, click Apply, and then click OK, and then bam, it's on the chart. So let's talk about the components. I know it looks pretty messy here, but actually pretty easy to read, pretty easy to understand here, even though we've got like 5 lines on the chart. So this light blue line here is going to be the signal line. This pink line here is going to be the confirmation line. This red line here that kind of lags is going to be the support resistance indicator. And then we've got our span A and our span B lines here that actually make up the cloud. All right, so let's talk about how we can actually use this indicator to make trades. So here is one instance where the signal line is crossing above the confirmation line and we got the lag above the price. This is going to be a strong buy signal. As you can see here, we have that blue line making the crossover and the lag is above the price here. Strong buy signal. We've got another instance here where the signal line is crossing below the confirmation line with the lag below the price. So here we have that blue line crossing below. We got the lag below the price, strong sell signal. Another one here where the signal line crosses above the confirmation line, but the lag is below the price. This is going to be a weak buy. You can see that blue line crossing over here, but we still got the lag back here below the price. So that is going to be a weak buy signal. And then we've got here the signal line crossing below the confirmation line with the lag above the cloud. This is a weak sell. So you've got the signal line right here, or that blue line, dipping below the confirmation line, but we've still got overall uptrend, strength in the market. The lag back here is still above the cloud. That is a weak sell signal. Here we have the signal line crossing above the confirmation line, above the cloud. So here we go. This is a strong buy right here because we have that signal or blue line crossing above the pink confirmation line here, and that is happening above the cloud. Strong buy signal. And here we have the signal line crossing below the confirmation line, and that is happening below the cloud. Strong sell right here. And then we've got the price actually cutting through the cloud, or cutting and going above the cloud. So we're trading for quite a bit on this chart here. The first half of this chart, you can see the price action is below the cloud, and then we cut through. Price actually closes above the cloud. That can be a buy signal. And then we have the price crossing or cutting through the cloud and closing below the cloud. So you can see at the first half of this chart, the price action is trading primarily above the cloud, and then it cuts through, and here you have the close below the cloud. You can see it kind of dips into the cloud here a little bit, but doesn't actually cut through it. But here we have that cut through, and that can be a sell signal. And then here we have a cloud cross under. So this is actually what's happening with the cloud. So you can see here that the cloud at the beginning is yellow in color. We have these span lines crossing, turning the cloud red. And we've got the price below the cloud. Strong sell signal here. You can see that was a pretty good beat down after that happened. And then we have a cloud crossover, and the price is above the cloud. This is a strong buy. So you can see a couple instances here where the cloud is red, and then we have a crossover, it turns yellow, and then again we have the cloud going red, crossing over back into the yellow color. Strong buy signal here. So here we have the cloud cross under, but the price is above the cloud. This can be a weak sell signal. So you can see that the cloud here is actually red, but you can see the price action is above the cloud still. So this is going to be a weak sell signal. And then here we have the cloud crossing over with the price below the cloud. This is a weak buy signal. So this is a good example here where the cloud was red. The cloud turned yellow here. So we had the span lines cross over. We have the change in color on the cloud, but look at the price action down here. That is a weak buy signal. So that is pretty much how you can use this Ichimoku cloud indicator. Several different ways. There's a bunch of ways you can use it here to determine good long or short positions. So if you thought any of the information in this video was useful or helpful, please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.